There was an idea
to bring together a group of remarkable people.
To see if we could become something more.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
In time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Evacuate the city. Engage all defenses. And get this man a shield.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.
Who the hell are you guys?
Hi, this is Matthew from Miscellaneous Debris, and this is going to be my Avengers Infinity War trailer, breakdown, Easter egg, thoughts, concerns, criticisms, that kind of thing. So let's get right into it. We hear the voiceover by several different MCU characters, all reciting the same speech that Nick Fury gave in the Avengers. The ones that are participating would be Fury, Stark, Vision, Thor, and then finally Black Widow. I do like the callback to that speech that Nick Fury gave. We take a look at the first shot of an unknown planet. I feel given the shot here of the two suns, this is most likely Xandar. The only question is at which point of the movie does this shot take place? During the climactic fight with Iron Man's Avengers or before he takes the Power Stone? Interesting. We get a shot of Bruce Banner crashing into the Sanctum Sanctorum with Strange and Wong looking on as if like WTF. It appears that Banner is going to be taking the place of the Silver Surfer in the MCU version of the Infinity Gauntlet. The Silver Surfer is originally the one that came to Doctor Strange and Wong to inform them of the impending doom. We see Thor on the Milano, or the Milano 2, or Milano 3. Which one would it be at this point? There's been three different versions, two different versions of it at least. I think it's the Milano 3. Anyway, you see Banner with a Hulkbuster arm, which is most likely to be from the end of the movie after the Battle of Wakanda. Black Widow proving blondes have more fun again. And why is it that in every Avengers movie, Black Widow has to have a short haircut? It's the only movies in the series that she doesn't have long hair. Iron Man 2, long hair. Winter Soldier, long hair. Civil War, long hair. Avengers, Age of Ultron, no, none. I don't get it. It's very strange to me. Consistently inconsistent. I think is the best way to put that. We see Tony Stark holding the cell phone that Cap gave him at the end of Civil War, calling Cap and saying, "Hey buddy, shit's about to get real." We get a great shot and introduction to Peter's spider sense, which is really cool to see in the MCU finally. I read a lot of reviews about Spider-Man Homecoming, and some of the criticisms that they were giving were the fact that the Spidey sense was excluded from his power set in the movie. And you know, I don't see that. I don't see that argument because I don't think the story needed it. I think this is a cool introduction to it. We see the proxy ships Thanos and his army is going to use in the film. The only question I have is that whether these are going to act as literal ships carrying soldiers, or will it be like Portal of some kind, maybe tied to this shot of Thor later on in the trailer. In this shot, we see remnants of a battle with someone ominously walking through the dead. This could be Thanos himself or his right-hand man, the Ebony Maw. Now, where could this battle be? The most likely location would be the Asgardian ship that that Thor and everyone escaped on. But honorable mentions will go to Nowhere in leading Thanos to traveling to see the Collector for the Reality Stone, or possibly Kamatage trying to get to the Time Stone. These are the things you got to think about. Loki giving the Tesseract to Thanos. Now, where Loki goes in this movie will be interesting, because if he plays the part of Mephisto in the story, then Loki will align himself with Thanos only to cross him later. So maybe he gives the Tesseract to Thanos as a bargaining chip to spare the lives of all the Asgardians. That would be great if he does that. And once he gives the Tesseract to Thanos, Thanos just goes, thanks, bud, and then just kills everybody and blows the whole ship up, which is why Thor is found out in space. That would be awesome. And speaking of Thanos, let's just start by saying how amazing of a job they did with Thanos. His whole presentation was just grand on every scale. The look, capturing his demeanor, his CG, Josh Brolin's portrayal, everything. I'm so glad that they got the color right, too, and that we didn't have another X-Men Apocalypse tragedy like we did last year. I like all the new suits that we got to see in the trailer. Iron Man, the version of the Extremis armor. Iron Spider looks great too. I'm really excited to see that in action. Now this shot here, I believe that the spider appendages will be there, and they just not include that in this edit of the trailer. And they may not until the movie itself. You never know. The Hulkbuster armor is great. Only question is, will that be Bruce Banner or Hulk inside the suit? As much as I think having Hulk in the armor would be fun, I just think it was made for Banner so that he did not have to become the Hulk. I like Cap's new look, and I really like how the suit that he's wearing is just a ripped, torn piece of shit that he's just had laying around. I'm gonna venture a guess that all the Cap's Avengers will have vibranium of some type woven into their suits. Bucky getting a new arm, which will all but be guaranteed to be vibranium as well. Now, this is the shot that I talked about earlier in the film. We have Thor trying to turn something in space off, a weapon, portal, Dyson sphere. Who knows? Who knows? We get our only looks at the children of Thanos, which Marvel are calling them instead of the Black Order. This is shot approximate midnight, and this is the best shot I could find of Cull Obsidian, won by Black Dwarf in the comics. I'm really looking forward to seeing the Ebony Maw. I was really hoping he was going to be shown in this. Then just hearing T'Challa say, "Get this man a shield," was awesome. But also implies that they have just shields just laying about. Like, hey, you, get this guy a shield. Or if this guy over here got him a shield. We see Thanos just beating the shit out of the Avengers. I love it. Just shows how powerful Thanos really is. We get to see the death of Vision, or at least the retraction of the Mind Stone, at the hands of Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight, also the children of Thanos. Thanos placing the Time Stone into the gauntlet. We can see the only other stone in the gauntlet is the Power Stone, at least that we know of. So this is probably earlier in the film. And then we have this great Thanos come at me bro moment. We see the space and the Power Stone, but I do not think they are alone. No, I think that there is some CGI trickery and shenanigans going on here. So I think there's more than two in there. I mean, take, for instance, this shot of Green Light. Not saying it's a Time Stone, but it's probably from the Time Stone. We get to see the full MCU version of the Battle of Helm's Deep in Wakanda. It ends in this beautiful shot of Cap's Avengers in full battle mode. Cap, Bucky, Black Panther, War Machine, Black Widow, Hulk, Okoye, I'm probably saying that wrong, Falcon, and all the tribes of Wakanda coming to battle Thanos and the Outriders. I'm also going to guess that there's some CGI shenanigans going on in this final shot here too. I feel like there's probably going to be a few surprises in there that we're not allowed to see yet. And I also thought that the tag on the end with Thor introducing the Guardians into the franchise was very well done. It was also one of the shots that was used in the Comic-Con trailer that was leaked earlier in the summertime. So what did you guys think about the trailer? I loved it. I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said in my reaction video, I've been waiting for this movie for a very, very long time. I started reading comics in the early 1990s. And this was a big event during that time. Really looking forward to it. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll be doing more breakdown videos like this as more trailers come about.